we have, Ed, you can go for it, please.
Okay. Labor Day. From dawn to dark, you used God-given skills to earn your daily bread. With strength of arm and will of tempered steel, you kept your family fed. Our country's industry was built on you, not those who started rich. The annals of the working man found you creating your own niche. The lack of workers' voice left many needs unmet and out of range. But when you joined with others to rebel, then things began to change. From steel to coal to workers on the docks and many other trades, your battles for your rights and better pay were labor's own crusades. Our forebears showed a strength of character that paved for us the way. Examining our past with gratitude, we honor them this day.
Thank you so much, Ed. And for those of you that don't know Ed, he's been held all kinds of offices in PSV and regionally here in the Eastern region, organized many different kinds of poetry gatherings. So thank you for being with us, Ed.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Anne, you want to?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. And we see the garden.
Yes, it's Colonial Williamsburg. I was born in England, as I'm sure you can tell, and I lived in the DC area before moving to Williamsburg 2 years ago. My poems have been published in local and regional anthologies. And this first poem is specifically for this Labor Day as opposed to any other. And it's called What's Happened? When innovators and investors fear, relentlessly outpacing yesteryear is, am I echoing?
No, it was, this is what happens, people that keep entering late. Just don't let them in, Bill, unless it's between poems, please. Anne, I'm so sorry. Could you start again, please?
I'll start again, yes.
Yes.
What Happened? A poem for Labor Day 2020. When innovators and investors steer, relentlessly outpacing yesteryear, is competition driving, maybe fear? For wealth today, disown the years unborn, retain possessions, haze, and earth forlorn, add funds, produce more bits and bytes, repeat, to pay the poor, evicted on the street. We worked an honest day, or thought we did. We tried our very best by mentors' bid, but false ideals boxed us in, a plot that turned us lackeys serving brainless bots. We are the many, silent, scared. We trust in self and sense, expecting boom, not bust. So what delivers double destinies? A wanton freedom strains communities, then escalates to break society. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anne, for sharing that. That's a moving rendition of the pros and cons of our advancing technology. Laura Bobrow.
You said it right.
Yes, I worked on that.
I consider it an honor to be included in such august company, and my propensity is for light verse. So I'd like you to consider me today the court jester, the banker. He's a person whom nobody knows. Every day he's maligned by his foes. But beneath his veneer, there's a jewel of a tear as he stamps all those papers for clothes. Bent in two by a sack full of woes, he must count every cent as it grows. For unlike you or I, he can't mutter, "Oh my, I'll be darned if I know where it goes." And what creases his tortured brow shows as he contemplates figures in rows. It is not that he's dumb, but the fact is the sum is too big for his fingers and toes. Don't be fooled by his mien. It's a pose. Ruddy-cheeked with a Rubicon nose. Poor adjunct of big biz. Can you guess who he is? Why, it's Santa without the ho-hos.
Ho, 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 Laura. We are going to need the humor today because quite a few of them are very serious. Thank you. This cracked me up the first time I read it, and it's even funnier to hear you speak it. Thank you so much. Jill,